Pack 23 begins with stage 75, and in this stage you get the main part of the left door and these two washers. You'll also need the left door inner and the left window and some various lock and hinge parts from stage 74, plus the left mirror. To begin, take the door lock and fit this into the recess in the left door panel. Take lock part A and, ensuring that this pin here is fitted into this recess above the lock, you can lower this into place. You can then secure this in place with a 2.6 by 3mm screw from stage 74. Take a 2.6 by 5mm screw from stage 74 and partly insert it into one of the washers from this stage, and then this will be used to secure in the lock part A, and you're going to fix it into this hole here in the door, keeping the flat side of the washer against the top of the door frame. Peel the protective film off the left window and then insert that from the outside of the door. Check that the window seals around the door frame and then secure that with two 2.6 by 6mm screws into these two holes here. And that's how the left door should look with the window screwed into place. Next, take the door hinge and the door hinge holder and just fit these together like this, ensuring that the flat side is facing towards the notch. You can then fit this assembly into the front part of the door. You need to make sure that the hinge part fits into the recess of the door and that the hole is in line with the hole in the door and the notch is fitting around this post in the door. And then secure this with a 2.6 by 5mm washer screw. With the hinge in place, make sure that the hinge will swivel 90 degrees from this position to this position, like this. If it doesn't, you may need to loosen this screw slightly. Next, fit the left mirror and secure that inside with a 5mm washer screw from stage 74. Take the inner door and then this will push fit over these posts inside the door frame. So just line up the posts and then squeeze the door in and then check the seal all around. And with that in place, that completes stage 75. You just need to check the operation of the door lock by pressing the lock button and make sure that this black lock here moves in and out when you press the button, and then give the door a final polish to remove any fingerprints. Stage 76 contains the three parts for the right inner door. You get the winder, you get this inside part, and you get the main inner door. Just fit those three parts together the same way as you did in stage 74 with the left inner door. The two screws are supplied in stage 72. Next, take the bonnet from stage 2 and the two bonnet hinges from stage 72, and you're going to secure these bonnet hinges onto the bonnet with two 1.4mm screws, also from stage 72. And you do that by fitting the screw through the hole in the bonnet hinge first, and then tightening this into the bracket of the bonnet. With both hinges in place, you need to make sure they're not over tight, so make sure they move freely. You can use the screw to adjust the tightness if you need to. Next, take the two light housings from stage 72 and look for the R and the L inside each one, and fit these to the relevant sides of the front fender. So the L would fit this side, and they just push into these two holes on the front, and the R on this side. To finish up with stage 76, we're going to fit the two indicators to the front of the fender. So just thread the wires through the recess first, and then push the indicator into place, and then do the same with the other side. You then secure those with two 6mm screws from the other side. So just turn that over, and then tighten the screws into this hole here. And with the two indicators screwed into place, that completes stage 76. To begin stage 77, you need to just build the mirror in the same way as you did for the left mirror in stage 74. Once that's done, the rest of the parts that come with this stage are not required for this stage, so just keep these safe. With the main assembly upside down, pass all the wires from the dashboard under this bar in the chassis here, and route them around the side of the chassis like this. Then you're going to fit two 6mm screws into these two holes in the chassis here. Next, take the rear compartment and just drop this into place at the rear of the car, and line up the four screw holes, and then you can secure that into place with four 6mm screws. And with the rear compartment in place, you just need to make sure that the tail light wires are routed around the rear compartment like this. Fit the headlight bar into these two headlight slots here, so that the bar rests in these two grooves. And finally, for stage 77, you need to identify the right and left headlamp bar lock hinges and fit those into the corresponding places, and they will fit here and here, and screw those in with a 6mm self-tapping screw.